kind of shifting your weight towards the middle of your foot, tripod foot. And next, give me one inhale and exhale slowly at your own time. And on the next inhale, let's open our eyes wide, arms up to the ceiling. We will use our right finger grabbing onto our left wrist. We will grow tall, push our hips towards the window and lean towards our right. Biceps by the side of your ear. Can we deepen the stretch by looking at our left armpit and the ceiling? We return to the middle and we switch sides, left fingers onto your right arm. Let's lean towards the studio, hips towards the studio, and we lean towards the window, biceps by the side of the ear. Look towards your right armpit and the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1, and we return to the middle. Let's start diving our arms down on an inhale, softly bending your hips, rolling your lower, middle, and upper back slowly to the ground, fingertips grazing the mat, perhaps holding on to your opposite elbows and just swaying left and right, releasing any tension here. And on the next exhale, let's slowly stack our lower, middle, upper, and finally returning our head to the top of our shoulders. Now on the next roll down, on your inhale, keep hollowing your tummy, perhaps feeling your tummy close to your inner thighs, and let's walk towards a plank. So for your plank, we want your shoulders to be stacked on top. So your wrists to be stacked on top of your shoulders. Just adjust the right position here. Keep engaging your core and exhaling to hold yourself up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees and toes to touch. Let's reach our right arms up towards the window, towards the mirror, and left toes towards the back. And we lift, inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale, lower. Give me 5 more. Lift and lower here at your own time. And we will switch to the opposite sides. Lifting and lower for 7. Inhale and exhale. I will just walk around to correct everyone's posture here. Okay, neck long. As you lift, I want you to push your palms into the ground. As you lift your right arm, as you lift your right finger, your right arm and left leg up at the same time. And let's switch to the opposite side. Now on the last lift and lower, I want you to meet me back in tabletop position. Okay, we will inhale, come to our cat as we look in between our inner thighs, pushing our palms into the ground and rounding our back into a U shape, and keep holding that tummy. And as we exhale, we will melt our shoulder blades together and arch our back, looking at the ceiling into our cow. Keep pushing into the ground, giving me 2 more cat cow in your own time, and slowly inhaling and exhaling. As you exhale back into a cat. Okay, I want everyone to cross your ankles. I want everyone to slowly walk your palms back towards your toes and meet me in our first squat of the day. So for the squat, I want everyone to push your hips and bums back. Legs 90-degree parallel to the ground, so you should be able to see all 10 toes. And we exhale to squeeze our glutes and stand up. Let's go low and up. Let's bend and stand. So give me 5 more at your own count. I want everyone to look forward, okay, and feel your chest away from your ears. Now on the last squat, I want everyone to lift our right knee up and squat, and we lift our left knee up and we squat low. Lift our right knee up and we squat low, and left knee up and squat low. So the movement here can go slowly, okay? So we want to maintain stability. You don't have to rush. Now give me 2 more here, and on the next one, let's twist and squat. And we twist and squat. We twist and squat. Now I want the motion to be initiated from your waist. Twisting and squatting. Now on the final squat, everyone meet me low and let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we sit down and lie down. So you can tuck your toes, you sit and lie down with your knees bent, arms by your side, long by your side. So place one hand, one palm onto your chest and the other onto your lower belly. We want to take an inhale and exhale here. Now, on the next inhale, I want everyone to put their palms to touch and fingers, and we put our palms, place our palms onto our hip bones and the finger pointing towards our pubic bone. Now imagine a very tiny blueberry between your back and the mat. So this should be our neutral spine with a gap between your back and the mat. Now as we rock, think of rocking the boat, which is your lower pelvis. We engage our core and we press our back gently onto the mat. And that is your imprint spine with no gap between your back and mat. So just give me a few more rocks here. So engaging, thinking of scooping your tailbone as you tilt back and your pelvis back and forth. And we want to use our exhale breath here. So in Pilates, our exhale breath will help us engage our core and make sure our spine is relaxed and back is neutral to help us do the more challenging movements using our exhale breath. Now on the next exhale, I want everyone to press your palms into the ground and lift your hips. Scoop your tailbone and lift your bum, lower, middle, upper, back into a bridge until your shoulder blades. And everyone relax your neck and chest here. Keep lifting and lowering. Exhale to lift for that. Feel the spinal mobility as you lift your bum, lower, middle, upper, back, and finally your shoulder blades. And then slowly return back to the mat. Upper, shoulder, blades, upper, middle, lower, down to the mat. Pressing into that imprint, we scoop our tailbone and lift up to a bridge. Now give me 2 more here, and on the next lift, and lower. I want you to lower 2 inches, almost touching the mat. And we lift up, engaging your glutes at the top of the mat. And pressing your palms down and driving your heels into the mat to lift, to maintain the 2 inches off the mat. Okay, here we can keep our feet hip width apart more. Keep giving me a lifting and lowering 2 inches, almost touching the mat. Now on the next lift, I want everyone to lift our right feet leg up into 90 degrees. Okay, it doesn't have to be very high here, but I want everyone to ensure both hip bones are pointing to the ceiling and stable as we lift and lower 2 inches off the mat and we lift. So keep engaging your core and glutes as we lift our hips up, driving through that glute. So the action, the initiation is from our glutes as we lift and lower. We lift and lower. We lift and lower. Now on the next lift, can everyone reach their right leg up towards the ceiling, pointing our toes to the sky, and we lift and lower. Variation here. If it's too challenging to straighten your leg, you can keep bending it 90 degrees for me. Now on the last lift, let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Let's immediately lift our left leg up into a 90-degree bend. We lift our hips and lower. However, remember to relax your chest here and keep using that exhale breath to lift and ensuring your hips are stable as you lift and lower. Very good. Now on the next inhale to prepare, and on the next exhale, let's straighten our left leg up towards the ceiling and keep lifting and lowering using your glutes. So your right glute should be on fire over here, which means you're working the right muscle and you're gonna have a nice booty tomorrow. On the last exhale, everyone, let's hold our legs straight towards the sky in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower everything back down and hug your knees towards your chest and roll back and forth for me.